"You're about to make a huge mistake." The words slipped out of Sarah's mouth before she could stop them. Her hand shot out, grabbing the sleeve of Jack Anderson's tailored jacket, pulling him back just in time. The giant chandelier, which had been swaying ominously above him, crashed to the floor seconds later, shattering into 1,000 pieces. The room fell silent, all eyes turning to Sarah, who stood frozen, heart pounding in her chest. Jack, on the other hand, was barely breathing, staring at the debris where he had just been standing. His eyes locked onto hers, confusion and disbelief written all over his face. "What just happened?" he managed to ask, voice low, disoriented. Sarah let go of his sleeve, stepping back as if nothing had happened, though the adrenaline still buzzed through her veins. "Nothing," she replied, her voice steady, masking the racing thoughts in her head. She'd been working at La Belle Poche for 2 years now, but nothing had ever happened like this. The usual VIPs, the wealthy businessmen who dominated this space, never noticed her. They never noticed anyone like her, the quiet, unassuming waitress who was always in the background. But tonight, it was different. The powerful CEO of Anderson Capital had almost been taken out by the chandelier. The irony wasn't lost on her. He had been so absorbed in his phone, so sure of his control over the world, that he never saw it coming. He was the one with all the power, all the money, all the influence, yet here she was, the one who had saved him. "Who are you?" Jack asked, his voice cutting through the thick silence that had settled in the room. Sarah's eyes flickered to the shattered glass and then back to him. She hesitated. He hadn't asked her name before. She hadn't expected him to. "Just a waitress," she said, her tone neutral, but there was a slight edge to it, a calm defiance that hadn't been there before. Jack frowned, still staring at her as if trying to understand the enigma standing in front of him. "Wait, you knew it was going to fall." His voice was rising now, an unfamiliar edge of awe creeping into his words. Sarah didn't answer. Instead, she turned and walked away, continuing with her duties as if nothing had happened. But in the back of her mind, she couldn't shake the feeling that things were about to change. She had always been invisible to people like Jack Anderson, but not tonight. Tonight, she had pulled him from disaster, and somehow, she knew it wouldn't be the last time he would be watching her. He was the type of man who needed control, who believed he was untouchable, but she had just proven that no one, not even him, was. As she moved through the crowd, a strange sense of power bloomed in her chest, though she quickly shoved it down. She had no desire for recognition or praise. She didn't need anyone to notice her. But in the back of her mind, a thought lingered. Maybe tonight, just maybe, she could change the way people saw her.